Our farm was started by my grandpa in 1942. He was a caretaker, gardener in Glencoe, and wanted to buy a farm, start farming. So they bought land up here and wanted to be a biodynamic farmer. And of course, way before my time, I would assume the first 30 years, 25 years was about paying off the mortgage, and whatever that needs, that was the focus. Then as my dad took over, it probably was more about now learning biodynamics. And I had the easy job, so to speak, of then trying to refine that. But what's become important, kind of obvious, is that over the years, in our dedication to soil building, health, quality, all that kind of stuff, comes at a price to economics, because they're kind of oil and water at this point in time. And it also became clear, just with some of the organizations around that are trying to do things, that it's very difficult to be a steward of the land and make it financially. And so with our succession planning, I think that became kind of the question, was how do we give somebody an opportunity, and how can they thrive? And I think the big question, of course, is how do we connect the land to the people, to the community, and how do we set up something that can thrive? And that only works if everybody involved feels like it's a win-win situation. So how do we, go about trying to set something up that, everybody is, wants to be involved and then, because it became obvious that if economics were different, we could be 50 years ahead of where we are now. Economics has been probably the major break on sustainable, regenerative, biodynamic practices, because at least if you're healing the land, which almost everything needs that, it's about limiting your exports so you can build the soil. Once you get that engine started, then your productivity starts to climb. So that's kind of the question, and looking for ideas and thoughts, and what would be realistic.